Hope you guys had a great July 4th. So, the first half of the year is behind us. Lots of changes in our real estate market, right? Since we'll call it January, February versus May, June, as we've seen inventory climb. So let's do a quick update. So first off, inventory. Last year at the end of June, or we'll say the 1st of July, we had 115 homes on the market in Bonneville County. Each county, of course, is separate, but all the counties tend to trend together. And today, we have 369. So a few more homes on the market. So that is good if you're a buyer, right? You've got a few more choices. For a seller, it feels like we got more competition. But we have a thing we call a pending ratio. And the pending ratio is that if homes quit selling, how long would it take for us to run out of houses? In other words, no more to buy. And the pending ratio right now is sitting right at 2 months. Our Bonneville County pending ratio is 60%. Madison, Bingham, and Jefferson, they are all hovering between 55 and 60% as well. So everybody's sitting right in about the same boat. So what that means is that we are still technically in a seller's market. Here's the part that nobody's talking about. Everybody's talking about, gosh, there's more homes on the market. Well, guess what? Sales are holding. In fact, in Bonneville County last year, there were 183 homes that went under contract, and this year there were 174. So within 9 homes, so statistically pretty narrow. So homes are still selling. There's the good news. Now let's talk about interest rates. Interest rates went up quite a bit, right? So that affects affordability in a big way, doesn't it? The way that interest rates impact payments. And that's what we've been feeling as much as value increases. So with the interest rates, we've seen them come down. The Fed this time raised the Fed borrowing rate by 0.75%. So we expected the mortgage rates to continue going up. Well, guess what? They went down. As of this morning on conventional loans, we were sitting at 5%, 5 and 5 1/8 on conventional loans. Government loans, FHA and VA, were in the 4.5% range. So the rates have gone down at a time when the Fed's borrowing rate's gone up. This has to do with all kinds of financial things, the bond market and competition for money and all these things. But bottom line, mortgage rates are still actually really good. Underneath 6% is really good. We just got used to this really cheap stuff. Now, the other thing we're hearing is that home prices are going down. We're seeing lots of price adjustments, aren't we? And we are. This year in Bonneville County, 257 during the month of June. And last year we had 64. You don't have 10 people interested in the same home. You've got a person interested in your home, maybe 2. So that's what's created this difference. So the other thing that I'm watching is price per foot. What are homes selling for price per foot on average? Now this is dangerous talking about the whole market when we've got acreages and new construction and old houses, newer houses, all the variety that exists. A market like Stonebrook has a different average selling price than a market like South Point, okay? So I want to be sure to point that out as I give you these numbers. So our average price per foot in the month of June was $178 per square foot. The average home coming on the market was $180 per square foot. As we track this on a monthly basis, our price per foot is holding, as well as the number of sales. Again, nobody's talking about this. So in our last video, I said, hey, is the sky falling? No, it's not falling. The market's still holding. It is still strong. Our interest rates are still good. We don't know what the Fed is going to do, but there's a supply of money out there, and the investors want it invested. And a great place for them to invest it is the mortgage market. So I continue to be pretty optimistic about things. And that's our Market Minute.